Okay, so I think I got the super section thing worked out, and what the requirements are in order to make a single section is all of the sections need to be on at the same time, and all of the buttons need to be on or auto, as in none of them off, at which point then you can make one section from the far right side to the far left side. So if we get going here and turn them on, so now that's a single section because the criteria are met. Everything's green or yellow on the ons, and all the sections are on. If we turn one section off, that doesn't meet the criteria, so now you draw individual triangles, like on a headland or whatever. And of course, as soon as you come back on, it is back to a single section. Same thing in manual. They're all on. It's a single section. As you do individual stuff, then of course it is back to multiple sections. So if we turn around, like on a headland, then it works like normal. So here it'll, as soon as this guy turns on, it's back to a single section. Now the trick was to get the single section to shut off. See that how it turns green even though they're all on, and then turn off so that all the delays and everything work. That was kind of tricky, but actually stumbled across a couple things. One of which being it used to be too sensitive. If there was a single pixel, it would turn the section on. Well, what it does now is it does a percentage of pixels available, and from that it calculates whether or not to turn on. Like if there's a little dot, or if there's 20 pixels, it won't turn on. So that kind of solved two issues at once. The other thing is when you're coming up to stuff that's already applied, it wouldn't work worth a hoot. So here, just turn right. So now if 15% of the boom is overlapped, that's now the third criteria. So if you can see we're overlapping, but if we overlap a little bit more, there right now it should hit 15%-ish. Then there's too much overlap, and it switches back to the normal 5-section or multi-section, section controlled, and it works. Because if you just try to detect if it's not something new in front, you can't overlap because now you are running over applied. So that was a trick to get around. That was an arg few hours, but it works really well. So here, and as long as you have a single section, now you imagine it's got 5 times less triangles. So whether you had 5 sections or 80 sections and they're all on, now you just have a single section with 2 triangles. So it works pretty good. And now it's a single section. So if we whip around, turn the sensitivity down. Now it takes more than 1 black pixel to turn the boom back on. So now it should just drive right over this, and it won't keep turning the stupid thing on as sensitive. That was a nice addition to this.